Welcome to our waiting room with Sara Lai.
And Filippo Bartolotta.
Ciao. We know there is a lot of you out there following our Dinner in 15, where we make everything in 15 minutes. Like we prepare dinner in 15 minutes.
For real.
One sequence. I care about this, like there is no cut and paste. This is real life, real time, live. And Pinot Grigio from Garda is our wine today. But we also have a Valtènesi Rosé DOC. Cosa cucini?
I will show you a risotto with mushrooms that I will tell you about later. The Piave cheese.
Perfetto. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Stay with us. E allora ci siamo, welcome everybody, benvenuti Dinner in 15 with Sara Lai and Filippo Bartolotta. Sara,
Ciao.
Cosa cuciniamo? What are we cooking today?
We are preparing a risotto with the Piave cheese and white chanterelle.
Oh, I can't wait. And I prepared some Pinot Grigio from Garda and a Valtènesi Rosé.
Okay.
So we see who's going to be the best match.
Okay, we'll see.
Always our, what do you feel? Just like this, out of the blue. Who's going to be going better?
Pinot Grigio.
She goes Pinot Grigio.
Sì.
I'm tempted to stay with her because this is a white dish, very light, and Valtènesi has got a lot of grip. But let's see what happens.
Let's see.
Cominciamo.
So, in this way, you will prepare risotto in 10 minutes. So, we have to.
Can you believe it? You know when you go to restaurants, it's going to take half an hour. Let's see how she does it in 10.
You don't have to stir it. Don't have to stir it. Just put the risotto inside the pan. Turn on the fire. In the meanwhile, you have the triple amount of water.
Okay.
Then the rice. So for 80 grams of rice, for example, 200 grams of hot boiling water.
You know who taught me this? You won't believe this. My former mother-in-law, Nancy, who's like, she's American, she's like a Scottish lady, now 85. She taught me this secret. I kept like, Nancy, where did you learn this? Like, I learned it from the Chinese. They're like, what do you mean?
See, this is an oriental way to do the rice, but you can also use it for a fantastic risotto.
Actually, I know Nancy's watching, so Nancy, if you're watching, ciao, lady. Nancy taught me about this, and it works perfectly. It's like math. It's like magic. It's like you just put like a cup of rice, 3 cups of water, bash.
Sì.
You just turn the heat on, and the rice is ready.
Sì, esatto.
È pazzesco.
Esatto. Put the water, a little bit of salt, cover it, and with the timer is important 10 minutes. The rice has to simmer, not to boil. This is important.
Simmer, not boiling, and
Simmer,
whenever
not
I have rice in front of me, I always think about Michele and Christian and Michele in Vercelli, masters of risotto, and not only. I learned so much with them because rice is an entire universe made of incredible vitamins, minerals. If you buy the right rice.
I forgot the pan.
Ciao, Sarah. So, while Sarah comes back, Pinot Grigio from Garda. Right now we have a 2020 vintage, which has been a pretty good vintage. Look at the color of this Pinot Grigio. Light straw, pale straw color with a... Can I put this here, guys?
Oh, yes, thank you very much.
Ci sta? Anzi, sai che facciamo? Te ne do subito un goccio. Me ne versi un po' a me?
Sì. Is this the right way?
You know that it's the right way. She's good. She knows her wines, you know. This time is all about the jasmines. You know, it's been a few nights. Like here is just like summer. Everywhere is summer. Actually, I don't know. Is it summer everywhere? Not
No.
really, because if you go down under, ain't gonna be summer. Right now, open windows, lots of jasmine flowers. At night, it's beautiful, and this is what it is right now. Jasmines, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of marzipan. And smooth, round, with a touch of lemon zest. Sara is chopping her mixed mushrooms.
Yes, I was thinking, you said marzipan. We could try with some almond with mushrooms.
Perché no?
No?
Perché no?
Maybe.
Do we have some almonds?
Sì.
If we have almonds, almonds are smashing it white. This is again like bianco mangiare. It's going to be a white dish. So it will be easy on you. I think this is a dish that kids will love it.
In the meanwhile, you put some butter, a full tablespoon of butter in the hot pan.
What about salt? No salt?
No, not for now. No.
Not for now.
No.
No salt.
Mushrooms.
Okay. The smell, guys. The smell already is phenomenal. Well, butter and mushrooms together. It's going to be amazing. In the meanwhile, this is our cooking school, right? This is our kitchen, handmade by Italian artisans. If you want to come and cook with us, real life, give us a shout, send us your contacts, or go check mamaflorence.com.
A little bit of salt.
Now she puts the salt.
And a little bit of pepper.
And pepper a little bit. Of course, when Sara says all the ingredients, sometimes she goes like chefs do. She's very clear, but if you missed something, go and check it out on our website, mamablip.com. Follow our social media, subscribe our channel, our YouTube channel, so you can get everything there. Dinner in 15 is something that we do one sequence live. So what you see is what you get. And right now, I'm
cutting
getting
the
amazing
almonds
aromas.
because I'm very curious. And this is true. I have never tasted almonds and mushrooms.
No?
No.
Manco io.
This is
So,
an experiment live, real.
but you know what I
real.
think? The butter
Infatti.
calls for the almonds. Almonds call for butter, I believe.
See, why not? And then those kind of mushrooms are very delicate, as you said. So why not?
And you know what I'm thinking? I mean,
That I'm a genius, no?
you are a genius.
Eh.
I see you working with no ingredients. Sara can cook a meal with no ingredients. That's gonna be our next
The
format.
invisible meal.
But no, you know what? It's gonna be amazing with this. I don't think we have it. It's white truffles.
No, we don't have white
At the end, no, but you know, white
It's
truffles
too
come
sad.
in as of November. Like the colder it gets, the better the truffles are. You can find white truffles all the way up to the Alps. But, my dear fellow French friends, you only have the black truffles. I always have fun with Vincent Monnier, my former flatmates when I used to live in London, and we always were making fun of who Italy is better than France, France is better than Italy. A lot of fights, but that's the funny thing. Like in France, there is no white truffles, no white truffles. White the difference between black and white truffle is 1-0 at the end. So black truffles come for 300 a kilo. White truffles go at least for 3,000 a kilo. But money is not everything, as we know. As a matter of fact, the greatest things in life are free. But when you come across a free white truffle, that is going to be heaven.
Sì.
E qui ci sta. Stai tagliando un po' di
I'm
grating some cheese.
grating the Piave. I have
Okay.
chosen the youngest one, the 6-month aging.
Ok.
Our rice is almost cooked. Our mushrooms are frying a little bit in the butter. As you can see, they turn golden brown as the almonds. And this is a perfect way to cook
And
it.
the aromas, amici, the aromas are phenomenal. Sara said about the Piave cheese. Our dinner in 15 today is about the Piave cheese. That is a semi-skimmed milk cheese. There is no lactose, so if you're lactose intolerant, this cheese is amazing. It comes from the Belluno region. From the Piave is the name of a river actually. and it's next to the mountains. It's very smooth, very creamy, a little bit spicy, not too spicy. So it's a perfect cheese to go with a lot of different dishes.
See.
And I love that. Look at this.
Even with some jam in for breakfast, no? In an omelette.
Oh my gosh. Should we do omelette?
Infatti, we could do omelette, piave and jam.
Omelette, piave and jam. We're going to cook that for you. And guardate qua. Oggi abbiamo this wine that is a rosé. I know that a lot of people have got a funny feeling about rosé. Why? A lot of people say rosé is not even a wine. It's no white, no red.
Who is saying
So mostly men.
that? Ah, yes.
Mostly, what are you trying to say?
No, niente.
Mostly men, but actually a lot of them are right, because in the 80s, the world, every country in the world produced so much bad rosé. But now is a different time. Valtènesi is in the western shores of the Lake Garda, and these guys are focused on making rosé. Gropello is the variety. Sara, un goccio per
Thank
te.
you.
Guardate qua, colore, beautiful pearl, slightly oniony kind of color, very bright, so lots of acidity. On the nose, right now on these Valtènesi 2020, I'm getting some sour cherries, like wild cherries.
In the meanwhile,
A little bit of hay and Mediterranean herbs. A tropical finish, bright acidity, a little bit of butter here.
a lot of butter here. Our time is gone, it's 10 minutes.
4 minutes to go.
Then you have to let rest the risotto with the cover for 1 minute, and then after 11 minutes your risotto will be almost ready. Then I put 50 grams of butter, but if you want to put 100 grams of butter, maybe it will be fantastic as well, for sure.
Chefs and butter, guys, I don't know what's with them. They're never scared about using stuff that we all, oh my God, no, I can't use the butter. Oh, too many eggs. They just go for it. But no, Sarah has got Sarah, I have to say this publicly.
No, please.
No, I've always liked your hand. From the first time that we worked together, I asked you for like a bunch of things that were quite complicated. It was a matching of Vin Santo, so like a dessert wine and lots of different dishes, and she went for it. Sarah has got I would say you have a very traditional hand,
See?
but Sarah is a gourmand. She always goes out eating in a lot of fancy restaurants, so tasting everywhere. So it's a traditional hand, but you are very contemporary. Like you don't play funny old school games, like you know your ingredients. So it's amazing. It's a blessing. Lots of gratitude that I'm able to work with you on this dinner in 15. I mean it. It's awesome because you see things happening, and I think my cooking skills have improved a bit. I have to ask my kids to see what they think about it.
So we are making dinner in 15 for you as well.
Esatto, assolutamente. You know, this is true. Like I've chosen to work with something that I always feel that is awesome. Like I always want to be there. Of course, there are some bad days, bad hair days, you know, but in general, try and do what you like, guys. You know, like if you can. Wow. Sorry, I just like this is like hypnotic.
I like the clean risotto, and then we will put the mushrooms and the almonds up.
But scusami, for me, it looks very liquid.
Yeah.
Did you choose to go like this, or is it because you don't have time?
No. It must be the sauce. This is the butter and the cheese.
Another mistake that I make. I always serve risotto too
dry.
Too dry.
Too dry, no.
Guardate qua che bellezza. Oh my gosh. Stai vedendo, Milo? Pazzesco, eh? Allora, io preparo il cucchiaio. I love spoons when I eat risotto. We are all different, but I like the spoon. Actually, I'm going to get a proper spoon. I like spoons because you're able to get everything, right? Like, otherwise,
Sì.
with the fork, you just miss something.
Sì.
Un po' di pepe.
Un po' di pepe.
A little
If
bit of
you
black
like
pepper.
to make it 80s style, put the parsley.
But, you know, the parsley is there.
You
It's
have
a little
to
bit
know that
80s.
This is really I didn't know. No.
But it's only for the color.
It was
Okay,
a
no,
joke.
she's gonna cry.
Sì,
Allora,
esatto.
vado?
Sì, please.
40 seconds left.
It's done.
Guarda qua. Allora, she prepared it nice and I'm just gonna put it all together. So, one variation that you have to remember to put on the website is
Almonds.
the almonds.
I think it works. It's very delicate.
You can taste the rice. I love the combination of the almonds with the mushroom. Always little salt with Sarah's dishes, always, which is good because you can always add up some salt. Let's try with the Pinot Grigio. I think Pinot Grigio might be a little bit too light. It's on the light side, right?
Yes, it's true.
It becomes the Pinot Grigio becomes very watery, and this is not, you know, this is what's happening. In a way,
Vero.
for people that are not too adventurous with their matching food and wine, it could work. But in this case, it's not ruining the dish. Actually, the dish is respected by the wine, but the wine itself is becoming a little bit on the dilute side. It's missing some of the creaminess that the wine had.
È vero. It's true.
Valtènesi? Yes. You know, we might have different opinions, but the reason why I like Valtènesi better in this dish, with this dish, is the fact that the acidity of Valtènesi makes the dish go more lively. Everything, like your palate, becomes, there is more of a dialogue going on,
È vero.
right?
È vero.
And,
It's true.
and well,
I'm agree.
you know what? I'm gonna give it another shot, see what happens. I would never have thought of a dish like this.
Me too.
I could make this tonight for my kids, actually. They're gonna love it. It's so quick.
It's very quick.
See. I went for the second shot. I think it works, but it's not going like for a wedding, right? It's not going for a honeymoon. Whether with Valtènesi today is going for a honeymoon. Once again, matching food and wine is not about who's winning because the wine is better than the other. It's only a matter of balance. And also, very important, I don't say maybe this enough, personal taste.
See, it's true. I was thinking about the black truffle here.
Okay.
Maybe if you cook the black truffle, maybe it will go as well, no?
Sì, lo sai che cosa? Sarah is thinking, I know we're going over the 15 minutes, because you know what happens when we finish this, Sarah and I go on and on. But però hai ragione. This is becoming a little bit of a forest. It's like there is a combination of white innocence, and then there is the umami of the forest that comes through. We can work on this dish a little bit more, right?
Ok.
Perché c'è questa combinazione che a un certo punto you want like the caress of mommy's caress, and then you have the risotto, but if you want to go a little bit adventurous by yourself, then you go forest.
Sì.
Ci si lavora per farlo diventare questa roba dove a tratti you have the milkiness of the cheese, but then you have like boom, the forest.
Yes.
People, yeah?
No, I was about to say that you will find this recipe with almonds and many more recipe on our website. And subscribe our YouTube channel and you will have fun and you will learn about many other fantastic recipes. Ciao.
Io continuo a mangiare.
No, stop.
Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Buonissimo.